Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, mess with rule well, teach well, being great example to us younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing this word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds. In the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners that have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Alright, this brother Yashamath coming with another edition, alright, of Hebrew, hobbies. Alright, and what we're going to get into today, alright, we're going to make some hair and some beard oil. Alright, so I say simple ingredients, it's not much to it. You always got your pestle and mortar, to grind up your resin. Alright, so today, last time we used the grapeseed oil, it's good for your skin. Alright, but it's either avocado oil, is better for the hair. Alright, so we got some avocado oil. Got this from Whole Foods, not much, about $11, $12. Get you close to 17, ounces, pretty nice size, bottle. You can make plenty, of hair and beard oil. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to use this Dragon Blood resin. It's a pretty good brand. Alright, this New Age Imports, it's a pretty good brand. The resin, break up pretty good. I say it crumble into a powder pretty easy, don't take long. So let's get to it. Alright, so step one. Alright, we're gonna grind the resin into a powder. Alright, and Dragon Blood is a pretty good, decent smelling resin. So it have a decent smell to it as well. Alright, so once again we'll put the let's see if I can get it. Let's see, y'all can see. Alright, so just putting it to the mortar, just gonna grind it. It's more of a grinding, kind of twist with it, kind of get it kind of fine like you want it. Now this is 5 grams, so this is a pretty good amount, decent amount. You probably make maybe about 6, ounces of oil. It's gonna be pretty potent. If you do like a gram, per fluid ounce of resin, a gram of resin per fluid ounce of oil, it's gonna be pretty potent. Or you can split it in half, and still be pretty potent. But I'm gonna make this pretty potent, so I'm gonna use the 5 grams, maybe about 6 or 7 ounces, alright, of hair and beard oil. So what I'm gonna do, like last time, first, before we do anything, Salaki, we gotta pray, over the oil and the resin. Alright, so the Hebrew word for oil is shaman. Alright, that's the Hebrew word for oil, and for the resin is kalabanan. Kalabanan. Alright, that's the Hebrew word for resin. So Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Barak, Shaman, Wa, Kalabanan. Alright, so just sending praise up for the resin and the oil. Alright, so I always do that before you get started, so rock it on my part. But this pot. Use this pot. Alright, my oil pot. Like I say, this is things that I kind of do in my leisure time. Been playing with it for a second, so I kind of eyeballed it a little bit. So it's probably about 6 ounces, probably a little more than that. Make sure. Got a good little bit. All right, so like I say, pour your oil in the pot. All right, you put your resin in. Sometimes that resin stick and get sticky. Off, to the oil. So put the resin in there. Remember, put the stove. All right, on a very low simmer, so you don't cook your smell out the resin. All right. Get you a fork, just like the last process last time. We're gonna stir it, for about a minute every 3-4 minutes. All right, until the resin is completely dissolved, within the oil. So I'm gonna do this process, and I'm gonna come back with the finished oil, and then I'm gonna show you, because there's some things you're gonna have to add. The beard oil will just be the dragon blood resin and the avocado oil, but the hair oil, I'm gonna add some essential oils to it. And I'm gonna tell you why. So on the post production, I'm gonna explain, the avocado oil, the dragon blood resin, and also the other essential oils I'm gonna add, to it, so you'll know exactly what you're doing. Like I say, so I continue this process about, another 12-15 minutes, however long it takes for the oil, for the resin to take, into the oil. It's according to, how much resin you put in, how much oil you use. So when you see the resin completely dissolved, you let it steep, a few more minutes, and then you let it cool down, and then, you get the pour. All right, so we'll be back with the finished product, and we'll go to the video segment. All right, Shalom. Yahabashim Shah Barakatham. So let's get into scriptures, dealing with oils, man, because everything we do, is based, scripture. That's, how we live. We live by the scriptures, and this, it's just a fulfilling thing, to get back in tune, with the ways of our forefathers. Now, we don't have the best of the best, and, this is not putting pressure on brothers, to do exactly, what we do, but just for those who are interested, it's something, to get into, and we just rehearse, just like we rehearsing the law, we rehearsing, the ancient ways of our forefathers as well, and it gets you closer. That's a way to get closer to your power, tapping into, the earth that he made in the righteous way. All right, so this is Matthew 26:6. It says, now when Yahushua was in Bethany, in the house of Simon the leper, there came unto him a woman having an alabaster box of very precious ointment, and poured it on his head as he sat at meat. So you have particular perfumes and oils that our people will use, for your hair. Now this wasn't, to be super cute, but there's, you can put oil in your hair. It don't take them 5 minutes, probably not even 5 minutes, 2 minutes, you rub the whole oil in your hair and, keep it pushing, not to be in the mirror all day, having that, like a woman vibration. That's something for a woman to do. But for men, we had, different oils for your skin, for your hair, for your beard, particular things, man, So going into it, let's get that word ointment. All right. And we go into the Greek, it's the word
Strong's G 3464, moran.
All right, let's say myrrh, i.e., by implication, it says a perfume oil. All right, a perfume oil, so oil, all right, these different types of oils, there are various types of oil that our people, we use, man, when I say for your hair, for your beard, for your skin, for ailments, and it all came from the earth. All right, so they're dealing with your hair. Now, let's deal, all right, with the beard. When you go to Psalms 132:1, it says, Lord Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, remember David and all. It's like it's Psalms 133:1. So like it says, behold, how good and how pleasant is it for brethren to dwell together in unity. It is like the precious ointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard that went down to the skirts of his garments. All right, so that word ointment again. And when you get that word ointment in the Hebrew, All right. What is it? It's shaman. All right. Oil. All right. A staple. Uh, medicament or uh, unguent for anointing. You see, oil, olive oil. You know. So the priests had their different anointing oils. For different occasions, man. So the oils was a part, of our culture. Especially as priests. Um, Now let's deal with the avocado oil. The reason I'm using the avocado as a base, instead of the grapeseed oil, because when you go into avocado oil and you read it, it says avocado oil is extremely rich in oleic acid and monounsaturated fats, making it one of few oils that can actually penetrate the hair shaft and moisturize your hair rather than sitting on the top and coating your hair. These fats also strengthen the hair shaft and help prevent breakage and scalp health. So that's the base, all right, that we're using, in this hair and this beard oil. All right, so let's go from there. Let's read on dragon blood. All right, so when you go to dragon's blood, and we're gonna get to the point, and this is from wellandgood.com. All right, it says some beautifying ingredients are just strange. It says think blood, placenta, and well bacteria. It says, well, here's another one for the books. Dragon blood extract. For in certain skin care and hair products, dragon blood comes from the dragon blood tree and works wonders on your strands and complexion. It's an indigenous tree from Mexico and Ecuador called the dragon tree, says Lucy Vincent Moore. It says company director of brands, which uses the ingredient. The resin looks like blood. It is a black red sap, and it has incredible benefits for the tree, because it needs different products. Everything comes from the earth. Esau tries to, make it seem as if, he's just this all knowing, all creating, being in the earth. But no, he just uses what's already here, man. You have to use already here. Everything is subjugated to what was created. There's nothing new being created. Esau just add, the synthetic madness to it. But even that comes, all right, from the earth, man. He just uses it for wickedness. All right. So dealing with the benefits of dragon blood, it says she notes that the dark gum-like material actually protects the plants and keeps it alive and thriving. It's remarkable as highly antibacterial extract, says Marr. Its intense healing properties work as a defense for the tree against pathogens, viruses, diseases, and pests. So that's why people start to look at what it could do for humans. You see, the Most High created things for life. You see, how about Shema Shai is about life, man. All right, it's this damn devil that incorporates death into everything, man. All right, Esau eat them. It says turns out it can give you a good hair day and really texturize your tresses. We use it in our voluminizer formulation because it has a thickening and plumping effect on the hair fiber, says Marr. Dragon's blood also has a really beautiful soothing power for your hair without weighing it down, so it smooths and fattens the hair fiber for added body. All right, so and that's what we're going to use for the beard oil for thickening your hair fibers. Now at the end of the day, your beard gonna grow like it grow, so it might fill in a little bit, but don't expect overnight miracle, man. We gonna get everything back right, but we just experimenting with the earth, man. We experimenting with niggerdom, for decades, so now we doing the same, putting that same energy into the earth. All right, it said, but it's not just your locks. You can use dragon blood extract for your skin too. It is high anti-inflammatory. It has high anti-inflammatory properties, and since inflammation's the accelerative agent, you'll probably start seeing dragon blood and anti-aging skin care, she says. So it's good for your skin as well. Now the one that we'll make for the skin, you know, we'll use, all right, the grape seed base, because that grape seed is a little more beneficial for your skin, you know. So we use the grape seed and dragon oil, you know, and it's really like that dragon blood, really like an all-purpose, you know. So you can use it for little cuts, you know, like you would use peroxide, you know, and you can use it, you know, just as something to put on your skin, you know. So I'd say that was it, you know. So we'll get back with the finished product of the oil. We'll add the essentials, you know, and you'll have you some, you know, hair and some beard oil, you know, for the house. All right, Shalom. So we back with the finished product. As you can see, the resin has completely dissolved, you know, into the oil. So you have your finished product with your oil. So now we're finna do the pour up. So we'll pour it in the same Pyrex glass. Alright, so we got about a bit over 4 ounces. You know, so it should be pretty potent with those 5 grams. All right, so now we're gonna pour them into the tinctures. I use tinctures, you know, to pour up the oils. You know, you can pour it on whatever, you know, it's convenient for you, to your liking. But I usually use tinctures. Get them from Amazon, you know, 12 pack for like $13. You know, pretty good buy. And it also comes, you know, with these that aid in pouring, which I don't use them. I really just pour straight out of the Pyrex. Sometimes they can be time consuming, but they got these if you want to use them. And some of them, and this package also came with labels, so I'll be able to label some of the oils. You know, once you get to start making a lot of them, you know, it's good to invest in labels so you know which is which. But so let's get to the pour up now. I told you early in the video that we're gonna do 2 of them, one for the beard, all right, which is just gonna be the dragon blood itself and the avocado oil. All right, so this is gonna be the beard, you know. So we'll pour this up. What I'm gonna do, put the pot under it, that way we don't waste nothing. You can use that little funnel that come with it, you know, to your discretion. But I just use it, pour it out straight out the Pyrex. So now, all right, you have your beard oil. You know, you pour it in there. You know, get your tincture. All right, I'll put a label on it, but this is your beard oil. You know, you just put a little bit on, probably about 2 squeeze of a droplet. You know, you just apply it to your beard, just rub it in, you know, and that be it. You know, something you can put, all right, in your bathroom, in your room for the morning. Now, this is gonna be for the hair. Now with this one, pour this one up. Leave a little room in this one because I'm gonna add some essential oils to it. Now, these essential oils that I'm gonna add, it's gonna be, all right, lemon essential oil. All right, this one came from Whole Foods. Lavender, got this one off of Etsy. You know, so you got your lavender, lemon oil, also tea tree oil. All right, tea tree and rosemary. All right, rosemary. I think I got this one off of Amazon. You know, so with these 4 essential oils, they promote, you know, that kind of curly texture within the hair. So we'll add these for the hair oil. You know, add some more. About 7 drops of each. Not a whole lot. So it's all to your discretion, you know, how much or what you use, you know, just giving you a foundation, and you can tweak it to your liking. Alright, some lavender and rosemary. Alright, lavender. And that lavender got a sweet smell to it as well. Rosemary. There's some rosemary. Alright. Pretty strong. Alright, so what you do, close it, like I said, you give it a little room, you know, so when you mix it, it can shake pretty well, you know, and you kind of beat it for like 30 seconds to a minute. So mix it good. I probably do some more before I use it, you know, but just giving you, you know, the way. So there you have it, your beard oil and your hair oil. All right, with the avocado oil base and the dragon blood resin, you know, the essential oils added, you know, to the hair oil for that, you know, that curly texture. And still got a little bit left, you know, so I'll probably just make another batch of both, you know, with the residue. You know, it'll last me for a few months, you know, 2 of each, you know. So there you have it, you know. So if you went to it and it's something you want to do, you know, there goes the recipe. You know, you can do more research, find out, you know, more things, you know, what you want, but that's just the basics, you know. So pray you was edified. Till next time, shalom.